I thought a great way for us to start the tournament. I was looking to see how we would be in warm-ups and knew it was going to be a good day with the way we warmed up in the cages. You got to win that first one, so I think this was obviously a huge win for us.
I'd say the fourth inning with 3 runs all came with 2 outs on the board.
Right.
How big that push was.
Yeah, Griffith's hit was huge. Some great at-bats before her. I mean, that was our goal today. We were just trying to string together great at-bats, not worry about results, and play really good team softball today, create opportunities for each other. And then, I thought we did a really good job of keeping our composure, with some of the calls, illegal pitches, that kind of thing. I thought the kids did a really good job with that, of just plugging along, controlling what they can control, and kept us in the game.
Could you talk about composure a little bit? Got touched up for a couple runs, but
yeah.
We're able to close it out. Let's talk about what that meant to the team.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, I think that was the biggest thing I saw today was just the composure part. Very business-like approach with our kids today. I was happy to see that. They locked in early and weren't going to get knocked out of that. I thought Ferris did a really good job on the mound today. She didn't get caught up in the illegal pitches. Worked really hard and made the adjustment. Didn't get called later on in the game and gutted it out there for us at the end. Only gave up 3 hits, so I thought that was a big day for her.
What I mean for you, talk about the team was ready to go in the cages today.
Yep.
Obviously, they've been here waiting to play.
Right.
Talk about their attitude about coming out today.
Yeah, well, I mean, we know how big these games are, especially this first game. And I mean, our goal every year is to compete for a conference championship, and then put ourselves in a position also for postseason. So, our kids know what this means.
You're in the driver's seat for the championship now, going into tomorrow. Just kind of talk about what's kind of the keys for tomorrow.
Well, I think you've got to have good pitching. Anytime you play Lafayette, you've got to pitch. They're playing really well right now, hitting the ball really well all the way through their lineup. So we know that we know what we have ahead of us. Looking forward to the challenge, and I think for us we've got to do the same thing. We've got to work hard for big innings, and that means that we're going to have to again play team softball and string together great at bats.
Coach, you haven't played Louisiana Lafayette in a while.
Right.
Dating back to last season's championship game, going into it, it's been a rivalry now for a couple years. What is the key to staying focused tomorrow and not getting caught up in some of the rivalry hype?
Yeah, I think we showed that today, like with our composure today. I thought, that was a great way to set the tone for this tournament, and I think the same thing tomorrow. We're focusing on us and taking care of our business and doing what we do. I think this game is great for Sunbelt softball. You got 2 great teams going at it. I think, people understand. You got 2 top 25 teams that are about to play a great game, and there's a lot on the line for it. So, our kids will get up for that. Obviously, it's a big game, but at the same time, I mean, we've got to make sure that we're locked into the little things and taking care of the things that help you get the results that you want.
Coming in today's a big game. It's the first game of the tournament. You've got nerves, you've got butterflies, you've got all kinds of stuff. And just to come in and take care of business like we did was great. We started out, really well, and even our warm-up in the cage was great, and that's what we were really going for today, and I think we did a great job all around.
You personally having your 13 home run to extend that season record, what does that mean for you?
It's a great feeling, and I couldn't do it without my teammates, without them on base. It wouldn't be as much fun, but, Coach Mack does a great job with us, and just from the top of our order, we get things going, and that makes it easier. Once you get up in the plate, you can relax, and, it makes it simple as a hitter. You just get up and do a job, and that's what we've been doing.
You played Monroe in the first beginning of the season, and the run rule loss.
Yeah.
When you found out you'd be playing them today, was there any extra motivation there?
Oh, definitely. That'll stay in the back of our mind for the rest of our lives. That was one of those games that we didn't show up to play, and they handed it to us. But, that's always there, and I think that was extreme motivation today for us.
Last year in this game tomorrow, the championship playing game, you guys beat Lafayette. Going into tomorrow's game, you get to rematch them. What are your thoughts heading into that?
I think it's just another game. I think we stay focused and we continue to do what we're doing, and, everything else will take care of itself.